why we're looking like this with all this fabulousness on our head. By the way, this is the Can Do Diva Daily Dose. I'm Gianna.
And I'm Chasta.
And it's spring cleaning time.
Yes, it is.
It's time to get rid of the old crap.
Yeah.
Although some of the stuff isn't total crap. Like, this is my crown from Miss Chula Vista. I'm never going to get rid of this.
Okay, but you had that in some random box. We have a box here. Can I show the box?
Okay, show the box.
This is the box of
stuff.
that is in the Gianna needs to go through pile. So
Yes.
I'm rocking the old Bluetooth and a couple pairs of sunglasses.
Well, Chasta's really good at cleaning, so I'm going to let her tell you what the importance of spring cleaning is.
Okay,
Because clearly I have no clue how to make this work.
All right, so here's the deal. I love this time of year. I'm sorry, this thing keeps falling off. I think my ears are too small. I love this time of year because it's spring cleaning, and I love nothing more than getting rid of stuff. Yeah. I am very organized.
You do it. She's good at this.
I'm a less is more kind of girl. My mom knows that well. If I have a birthday gift card, all the way, I love gift cards.
So we can buy more stuff.
So we can buy more clothes. But my rule is when you get a new piece of clothing, you let go of one piece.
Yes.
One piece has to go. We have to make room. We can't just, be hoarding stuff. So it's spring cleaning. It's officially spring. Everyone's in the mode. So we have a lot of great tips. Really great tips for you. And we're going to start with a couple things that you really need to go through, and girls especially, makeup.
Yeah, makeup is huge. In fact, we got the makeup bag ready to go here.
And we have very specific, I'm going to put this over here.
Yeah. We'll move the bin.
We have very specific rules for makeup because makeup, it expires quicker than you think. You may have heard of some of these, but we have our little cheat sheet. Where's our cheat sheet?
Our cheat sheet's right here.
Okay. So for makeup, listen up, cheekies.
And this is actually very good because I love makeup.
Yeah,
I didn't understand that. I do know that things expire and there's bacteria and etc. But I didn't realize that, once you clean the brush and you cleaned it, it was still okay.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, it's gross too. If you don't clean these properly or you don't get rid of old makeup, you can get eye infections, lip infections. Disgusting. Okay, so here we go. We'll put these on the website as well. Foundation liquid, 3 to 6 months.
Oh, liquid.
Never mind. Liquid foundation, 3 to 6 months.
Got it.
Toss. Concealer, 6 to 8 months.
6 to 8 months.
How old is that?
It's more than 6 to 8 months. It's about a year. It's about a year.
Toss. Powder.
But it's in an airtight container. Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Once it's opened and we're
done.
Yeah, it's done.
Toss it.
Let it go. Toss.
That's going to be messy.
And it's gone. Okay, so we have powder, 1 year.
Okay, this is good. This is not a year-old powder.
Okay, good.
Actually, I've had this for maybe 6 months.
Pressed powder and blushes, all 1 year.
Okay.
Mascara.
This
is where it gets nasty. Mascara, 3 to 4 months.
That's it.
Goes.
That's it.
Once it's open, 3 to 4 months, and you're toast. And here's why. Because you pump it.
You're not supposed to, by the way, but we'll go to that in a second. Go ahead.
Whenever you pump it, it pushes air into it, which creates bacteria. You're not supposed to pump.
No.
Show the proper way.
You're supposed to actually take your brush, put it inside, swirl it around, and then move it out, and that's when you apply the mascara.
That's right. And that is not longer than 3 to 4 months?
This is not. This stays.
Good.
However, I pumped it with air, so who knows?
Okay, so those are some real quick rules for...
Brushes. Don't forget the brushes.
Brushes.
This is good.
You're supposed to wash brushes once a month. Gianna and I actually wash brushes more
often, yeah. Natural brushes, once a month.
Once a month. Synthetic, a week, right?
About once a week.
About once a week. So keep your brushes really, really clean. I actually use my shampoo on them because some of mine are real hair.
Yeah, gotcha. And that's a good idea.
So I use my Pantene on them. Okay, so that's the gist on makeup. So we also have medicine disposal. This is a big one because we all have medicine cabinets, and you don't want to keep your old, Valium around from any surgery or whatever. And you also don't want to dispose. I've been worried about this lately because I'm trying to go through mine. And you don't want to throw it away, and you don't want to just flush it down the toilet because then it goes into, we live by the ocean, so we've got, groundwater and ocean problems and things like that where you're not getting rid of the medicine, you're just feeding it to the fish or it goes into your groundwater.
And if they could talk, they probably don't need to be on Xanax.
They don't
so
appreciate
I don't think
your
it's a good
Xanax.
idea.
So here's the deal. In Pacifica, where we live in the Bay, San Francisco Bay Area, the police department takes it. You can just drop it off at the police department and say, this is my old medication, take it. And they send it off to a place that gets rid of it.
And they incinerate it. They
incinerate.
burn it up.
Don't burn it in your own house. They have a very specific way of doing this. Also, Walgreens, I just called them. They have little packages that you can buy for just a couple bucks. It has the postage already on it. You put your medication in there, and you ship it off to a place that also incinerates it.
And that's worth a couple dollars you would have spent outside of, contaminating our oceans and rivers and streams. Yeah. Don't flush it down the toilet.
Yeah, you don't want to do that. And it gets into our groundwater, which gets into our drinking water. And they've been doing a lot of studies on this and showing how much medication really is on our drinking water. Scary.
That is very scary.
I don't want to be drinking Xanax. Okay.
So our point here
yes,
is to just make sure that when you do decide to do spring cleaning, that if you are attached to something for no reason, if it's got holes, if it's junk, disattach yourself.
Yeah, just be realistic. I mean, there are some things maybe you can fix if you're a sewer like this one, or you can take it to a place to get it sewn like this one. If there are some things that you can do that to, great. But don't let it pile up in a bin or in a box and things that you're going to get to, and in 3 years it never happens. If it's been 3 years, let it go.
And the best thing you could do is actually have a friend or someone who knows you really well hang out with you while you're spring cleaning. Maybe invite them over to help. Chasta and I did this one day. She literally sat there with me for a day while we cleaned out my closet. And I mean, it's really good to get someone else's opinion to say, really? You're really going to wear that t-shirt? Because you've never worn it since I've met you.
Exactly. And I've known you for years. Yeah, it's true. Because I'm not attached to these things and I can tell her and she's not attached to mine and vice versa. But it is very important as being a Can Do Diva. You need to be clean and clear and your mind needs to be clear and focused. And you can't do that with a bunch of clutter and junk.
No.
Right?
No,
so Can Do Divas, we're going to spring clean. We're ready to go.
All the information will be on our website, candodivas.com. We actually were going to talk about financial, papers and what to do with them in taxes, but we're going to do that in another blog because there's a lot of information you probably need to know before the 15th.
That's right. So keep coming back for more great info.
Thanks.
Bye.